Hey everyone, welcome all of you in today's video. In today's video, we will see how we can set up tracing with Jaeger. We have already done installation of Jaeger in our AKS cluster. You can do installation of Jaeger in any of cluster. If you wanna help in that, you can see this particular video in which we have done Jaeger deployment via using its official help chart, and you can take help from it while doing the installation part. Now installation part is already done, we can move to tracing part. Here we are going to, there are many ways to do tracing in the Jaeger. We are particularly looking how automatic instrumentation is work in. We can do manually instrumentation. We can put config, and that config is putting your traces to agents and then to your Jaeger collector. In our today topic, the flow of our work will look like something look like that. We have an app which is to be instrumented, and this instrumenting should be automatic, and through that it is sending its logs to OTel collector, and then it's reaching at Jaeger collector. So we have already set up of Jaeger, and let's see first what the documentation says about the OTel collector and this automatic instrumentation. Like here, if you go in the official doc, you will find some documents regarding that there is a particularly in case of Java, and you will find the instrumentation files are different for, and parameters are different for different language. For today case, we are going to take the application example as Java. We are taking the example Java, and how we don't have to make it manual. How we can do it using automatic instrumentation. So setup part is there. We need this jar file, and you can get this from releases, and you have to add this path in your application, in your particular Java application, and then you can do like Java -agent and path to your application, and OTel service name, your service name, what is that, and your app, whatever the app you are running, your app should have some jar file that you run like that. And you can make this thing in environment variable itself. You don't need to add this in jar file, that you are exporting this tool option and telling the where is your OpenTelemetry jar file resides in your container, and then your service name, whatever the service you are creating, then your own service jar file. And if you want to configure the agent, you can do like that. Same Java variables are there, Java agent path and dot OTel service name, your service name dot trace exporter, and your in the last your jar. Same, you will find more things of configuring, and I hope the main flow is clear, and let's move to the implementation part, so things can get much easier and much clearer. So here we have first of all app, then we have OTel collector, and then we have Jaeger, and we have Jaeger already in place. And let's move for demo. Here I have created these 3 files. uh, we have done already the installation, like Jaeger is there and OpenTelemetry Collector is there. Jaeger Collector you have seen in the previous video, and for the OpenTelemetry Collector, just these value are required, and by using its uh, official help chart, you just need to add this repo, and you can make the installation of OpenTelemetry Collector, and it after that it will run OpenTelemetry board in your cluster, which should points to the here collector. Like it's my collector URL. Collector is towards port 4317, and your main OTL collector part is created. Like Jaeger, in Jaeger we have the two parts. One is the collector and one is the query. We just have this open telemetry collector is only, and that's enough for that. Jaeger values file you have already seen, and let's start the demo. We need a application which we can auto instrument. So we have that application, and that application we have this Docker file, and this particular Docker file, if you can see, under the Docker file we have OpenTelemetry Java agent jar already downloaded. If you want to download, you can get it from the here from the link, and if you want some specific version, then you can choose the releases. So it's just a simple wget command, not going for that. And under that, it is not in your container. You have to make it's in your container. There are many ways you can do that. One way is while implementing Dockerfile, you just mention this copy command, and it will make the jar file inside your particular folder, wherever you require. Then give your service name, then give your exporter endpoint, like we are using the telemetry collector there, and its service. Let's validate it. OpenTelemetry Collector service is there, and it's running on port 43. Let's see. Either we are not going to use here, and this long part is not required. Just only service name is required, then namespace name, service test, and that port. And the last Java command that we should execute this OpenTelemetry configuration information file. No configuration else is required, and then it's your own file. Others are the other configuration it has. This all belongs to the we can say all belongs to the application. We can override this environment variable from our app itself, we can say. So let's build the app. And if you to build the app, I have to go inside that and docker build. One second. We do the naming later on. Okay, command was right. I just actually had moved it as a zip folder. So docker build, just run it again, and it will start the all the settings which were mentioned, and it first pull whatever the image you have set, and whatever the required steps for your application. Like if we have time, we can see here. It is first, I think, involving some image, maybe an image of particular particular version. Then copying some file, copying some directories, and then our parts come later on. Let's see, other than this, what we are doing is just making Maven build temp from tmp target this jar2, and it's putting it from temp target folder to /data folder. Okay, and here you can check we are default command for this. Whenever the container will run, this command will always run. Make this container application will work. Okay, scanning for the projects. It will start building it. It shouldn't take more time. It's a light application. I'm just pausing the video. For your application or demo purpose, you can take any. There are multiple Java application present in on Google. You can choose anyone. This Hello World application is also public. You can choose that. At this point, we are getting our build success, and then rest of the part will work. Build part is done. Okay, build part is done, and you can say what the settings we have done is implemented. Now, if we check for Docker images, we have now we run this image. We want this image in our repository. I have this repository, and it's a public repository, and I will push the image here, and we will use the image from here. To push the image, we have to give some tag here, and for that we require to give particular name and tag to our image. That's the command to give tag, docker tag. Let's see how it's work. Okay, we have tag there, and one second, that's the command to push this repository. App tag is Java underscore v1. Okay, let's start. It's preparing. Okay, it's think like it's done. Like refresh it. Okay, we have image with tag java1. It is a public repository. If you want to use that, you can use. So it's I think we can take it from here. Why I'm taking it? As I need this in next part. So Jaeger is ready, collector is ready, our app is ready, app code is ready in the form of image, but we haven't deployed it. So let's move for the deployment. So it's just a sample deployment of our deployment file. Under that, we are making a deployment via name of demo deployment. Under that, we have container name demo, image, we have image that is tag on target, Jaeger Tracing, Java 1. Then we have a service which is has port on 8080 and target port 80, which is corresponding to this port. And under that we have service name variable, endpoint of exporter, and then Java tool option. And we can set all three, we can say all three environment from here, and either you can pass them from, you can say from Docker file, and if they are present in Docker file, we can override them from here. So let's save this, and if I'm not wrong, I'm in the wrong position. Let me go back to here and kubectl apply -f demo app in the namespace test. You can deploy it any namespace, but being I'm just deploying it in the test. Okay, app is deployed. Let's check its status. Earlier we have some Jaeger related component, Jaeger Elasticsearch. It's as backend collector and OpenTelemetry Collector to support it, to route the traffic towards it. And demo application we have done, and we are there. Let's check some logs. What are the logs are coming? kubectl logs -test. Okay, if we are on here in the Jaeger UI, let's check. First we are getting the one services, and once we have other services, we will get the things here. Okay, if everything is right, we are not getting this service here. What we can do more, here we have a demo services there, and I just make it forward on 9090. Okay, application is live and it's giving hello world. Now should give values here. It is not working, and neither when we checked the logs, nothing was shown to us in the logs. There is nothing for they are cutting. So let's debug the issue and make it clear. So any guess what can be issue? App is working, and if we first check the app, what the app logs say, it's making some logs or not. kubectl logs -f. Okay, hello application, complete initial in 30 seconds. It's working fine, as we are also able to get this UI on hello world because this app we have built, it's hello world. So let's move to the next step. That, one second, kubectl get all -n test. App is okay. App is pointing to Automatic Collector, and we are not getting the log at Automatic Collector. So if we check the services here, If you remember, we have made the changes in the service of OpenTelemetry Collector in Docker file, but we haven't done in the demo file, and it's totally raw. So what was the issue? We have given the right parameter in the Docker file, but we have override it. So now it looks fine. If something issue happen, we will look into it again. And for being the time, we have applied this file. First we're going to delete this file and then apply. It's why not it's applying it again, because we are just changing the environment variable. So it might be the case, as per my understanding, we might not get the environment variable updated. We have to restart the log to make the thing faster. We can, okay, one is in the terminating state, one is in the running state. Okay. And for OpenTelemetry Collector, qctl logs openf and pest. Okay, logs exporter, something is new coming. Old one should be get deleted and new one is running. Okay, now go to, first we will check the Jaeger UI. Is there any changes happen or not? Okay, no changes. Then here are we on same page? Okay, localhost not working. Why not working? Because we have made some changes in the field. So just stop it. Start it again. Okay. Okay, we have service. Before checking into service, I just want to see the logs again. Okay, when I hit, there are some logs come, and trace ID. In this particular log, it look for the get request what we have done on here. When we have make request here, it generate a log for get. Let's check it here. What, like same here, we are getting only one kind of request we have received. Okay, and here you can see we have only one trace is there, and we will check it later on. First we hit the website again. Let's make it a couple of times, 4 5. Okay, now check the traces. Now it's, you can see that we have 8 traces corresponding. So in app we have the automatic instrumentation jar file is there, which making these things happen, and we are automatically getting the traces. 8 times we hit the website, and upon that time we are getting this here. Like if you can see, it's giving us the time in the, it's microseconds and milliseconds, whatever the span is there. let me check here. We can get more use information here. Duration was 3.32 millisecond when this particular hit comes. And under that we have request ID, alpha, and different things. Server ports was what was there, and address is what we are accessing. It's on our local host, and what was the response and what was the request method, and more. If you go here, you will find what was the host name and what was the architecture, OpenJDK environment runtime, OpenTelemetry instrumentation is there. In the same way, you can make the, if you are see, there are for C, .NET, Go, and JavaScript, Python, PHP. We have automatic instrumentation available. You can check this official blogs out and you use in your code to make tracing better and your app more stable and more observable. Thank you.